What's up, YouTubers? My name is Cody King, and this is my channel, Cody King's World. I want to make a quick video to show you this root cellar that I made here inside of my crawl space. I got two walls that I put up. This was all opened up. And I put these two walls here so I can regulate the temperature and the humidity for my raw vegetables here. I have potatoes, beets, and carrots. We'll take a quick look at that here in a second. But on the other side of this wall, I have another temperature gauge, and it's 62 degrees Fahrenheit, and it's 52% humidity. Over here, we're at 48 degrees Fahrenheit and 70% humidity. And we are in West Virginia. It's the middle of November. It's a nice rainy day, so I'm hoping that the humidity will bounce up a little more. But here's a quick look at what I got going on down here. So I got potatoes, beets, and carrots here. And from what I've read is that you want to place them in sawdust, sand, peat moss, and then I read that you can also use shredded up leaves. And I have my own chipper shredder, so I shredded up some leaves here, and that's what I use for the beets and for the carrots. And over here I use pine shavings. One thing I did make a mistake on is I didn't wet down the pine shavings before I put the potatoes in. But I did get a spray bottle here, so I've been kind of spraying around the bends and on top of it every couple of days here and there. But so far the humidity is around 60%. And the temperature has been between like 45 and 55 degrees. I want to get the humidity to like 85%, 95% will be great. But then the temperature, I mean, I like to have it between 40 and 50, I think would be fine. For the most part, everything's doing pretty well though, except for the carrots and the onions here. The carrots, I just pulled out one, and it's pretty good on the bottom, but on top, it's a little mushy. Right here, you can see it's right where it's really green at there. I read that you want to just cut, you want to leave a very little bit of the stem. As for the beets, you want to leave about 1 inch. I got about 2 inches on this one here. The beets are looking pretty good, but the carrots, I pulled out that mushy one there, and I did have a mushy one the other day. I'm also, I kind of believe it's just some of the carrots I have in here. This here was a white one, and the black one was the one that was mushy the other day. But the orange ones are looking really good, so maybe the orange are the way to go. But yeah, we'll see as the year goes on here how they all turned out in the end. The onions here, the ones in the box though, they were already kind of mushy to begin with, so that's why I put them inside of the box, and you see they're all sprouting there. But these here above it, I mean, these feel pretty solid. Really good looking onions, but I do have them sprouting there as well, which is not good. And once they sprout, they get a little soft, they're going to go bad, so I got to use these up pretty quick. Got another humidity gauge here, and we're at 65% is what this one here says. The closer to the ground, the higher humidity you're going to have. So that's why I kind of put the onions up off the ground to get a little bit of a higher humidity, because they want, I want to say it's like 60 to 70% humidity. I'm not for sure on the top of my head though, but it's something around that range. And the temperature, it also wants a little bit of a higher temperature. These most root vegetables, it seems like it was like 35 to 45 degrees, and then 90 to 95% humidity. I think one thing that might help me out is piling dirt around these crates, and that might help the humidity level. But over here I got some shelves that I built and a bunch of canned goods. I have tomatoes, a bunch of pickles there in the center, some green beans on the top right, green beans on the bottom right, beets on the bottom, and also some carrots. And that should last us most of the winter time. And then over here, a little quick look at what it all looks like, I guess. So you got a big chest freezer here. And if you go over here, got a little rocking chair. And I have another chest freezer. This chest freezer here is loaded with a bunch of homegrown chicken raised right here. These are Cornish cross, and the average weight of these are like 5 pounds and 4 ounces. There was 30 I did all together. And then over here, this chest freezer, also right above it, I got some more onions. Inside this chest freezer, I got a bunch of stuff. I have some sausage. These here are polyface hot dogs. If you know Joel Salatin, this is his farm. We live about 2 hours away from it. But right here I got a bunch of squash and zucchini that I have frozen. A lot of green beans. I probably froze more green beans than I have canned this year. Here's some trout that I caught myself. And a bunch of steaks. And also have a bunch of polyface beef down here. Got some more of the Pigerator pork. See down here. Here's some ground beef. And then we got a bunch more chicken in here. And a little bag of shrimp. But we are well stocked here. And if I had to guess, I feel like we at least have 8 months of food. Maybe to a year. Maybe it'll only be 6 months, but I'm sure if you ration it all out, we probably have about a year's supply of food here. But this is the first year I've had my own root cellar. I've been dreaming of this day, and it's finally a reality. And I'm gonna have another video of how I built this. I haven't seen a whole lot of people build a root cellar in the crawl space. And I think it's a great idea since it's already pretty cold down here. So I just utilize the space that I have here. And now I have a nice root cellar. And it really didn't cost me a whole lot. The most expensive thing was the insulation here. I got like 5 sheets and it was like $150 for that. But the 2x4s and everything else is pretty cheap. Not that bad, but I want to make a quick video just to show you what I got. And I will have a video of how I made it in the future. But thank you for watching. If you can, subscribe to my channel. And follow along for more videos. Thank you.